Hey guys, Connoisseur Sam here. You know what's cool? Cheese. And you know what's even cooler than cheese? Lots of cheese. Like a planet of cheese. If only we had a planet of cheese. That would be the dream. Oh wait, we do, it's called the moon. Have you ever thought, oh man, I wish I could go there? Me too. And you know who else? The Americans, who decided,
hey, we want to visit the cheese ball in the sky, let's do it.
So in '69, they built a rocket, landed on it, put a skewer in it, and then left again. That was cool and all, but they weren't the first people to think of this. Sci-fi movies of people traveling to the moon have been around for ages. When I say ages, I mean ages. Take a guess as to when the first moon travel related movie came out. A. 1950s, B. 1940s, C. 1930s, or D. 1920s. If you said A and B, you're wrong. And if you said C, you're probably thinking of Fritz Lang's epic sci-fi film Woman in the Moon. Even if you did, you're still wrong because that was in the 20s. Okay, so you picked D. Congratulations. 1920s seems about right. Well, guess what? You're way off. The first movie about a trip to the moon was released in 1902. 1902! That's 121 years ago. Before World War I, before television, and even before Adam Sandler.
69.
That's crazy, you're thinking. And yes, it is crazy. Who do we have to thank for this insane film? The French. Okay, I want to hear it from everyone on three. 1, 2, 3. Thank you, France. Very good. Creatively named Le Voyage dans la Lune, A Trip to the Moon, was a short film created by Georges Méliès. This movie follows wacky professors dressed as wizards from Fantasia pitching the idea of a moon trip, scrapping with each other, and then building a fucking cannon to shoot a magic bullet at the moon. It gets better. They hit the moon in the eye and then have a slumber party on its now disfigured face. Ah shit, what's that? The moon goddess did not like us invading her home? Deadly snow ensues. The wizards head underground and find mushrooms. They then get attacked by insect aliens for invading their home, to which the wizards respond by disintegrating them with umbrellas. Why umbrellas, you ask? Shut up. Okay, so the invaders get captured and brought to the king, to which the head wizard absolutely destroys him with his WWE skills. They escape and fall back to Earth, and one selenite alien happens to fall on Earth with them. They capture him and are then celebrated as heroes. Go see this masterpiece for yourself. You can watch it for free on YouTube. Not only is the satirical, pataphysical movie a spectacle to watch, following Féré traditions with beautiful and lavish stagecraft and costume design, it is probably one of the most influential films to ever exist. If you're somehow not impressed by this 121-year-old cinematic spectacle, let me add some more layers of insanity and blow your socks off. Some versions of this movie were colorized 30 years before Technicolor. Okay, so how did they add color? Well, my guy Méliès had a crew of 200 women sitting in a factory with the sole purpose of hand coloring every single slide of the film. That was 13,000 slides. Méliès defied all odds when making his film. A movie about space travel before space travel, a colored movie before colored movies existed. This mad lad shaped the future of cinema. Oh wait, what? You're saying you're still not impressed? The movie is 121 years old. That's 1,452 months, which is 6,309 weeks, which then equals to 44,165 days, and that's all still shorter than your dry spell. So that's pretty fucking impressive, don't you think? And you know what's even more impressive than this? That this wasn't his first space film. 1898, before the first functioning radio, Méliès made a short film about the moon. La Lune a un maître, The Astronomer's Dream, was a short film that followed an astronomer tripping absolute balls. He's casually studying and sees Satan for some reason. Then the moon pulls up and eats his telescope before vomiting out dancing space children. The astronomer feeds these space children back to the moon, then chases the moon goddess and finally feeds himself to the moon. Then Satan cameos again for some reason and our dude wakes up in his chair. This absolute fever dream of 4 minutes is fascinating. Not only did Méliès' projects propel the shape and trajectory of film forever, he also created one of the most fascinating and anti-imperialist satires of all time, jump-starting the sci-fi genre and paving the way for space epics like Star Wars to make their important link between politics and sci-fi. I'm very happy and thankful for the copious restoration efforts conducted onto this movie, giving me the ability to make a video about it and share this masterpiece of filmmaking with all you guys. A Trip to the Moon is truly the most insane space movie ever made. Are you impressed now? Shocked? Congratulations, now you are.